Autumn is a special time of the year, filled with special charm, golden leaves, cool wind, cozy evenings by the fireplace, or under a blanket with a cup of fragrant drink. This is the time when you want to wrap yourself in a soft sweater, inhale the warm steam from herbal tea, and enjoy the silence. However, along with the beauty of autumn come its gifts: seasonal colds, which, unfortunately, affect almost every one of us. Chills, muscle aches, weakness, and fever are familiar symptoms that millions of people experience every year. In an effort to quickly get rid of the malaise, many immediately reach for the first aid kit, hoping for fast-acting pills. However, it is worth remembering that the body is often able to cope with the infection on its own, especially if it is helped by mild but effective natural remedies. Nature, generous and wise, has been giving people proven recipes for centuries that not only reduce fever, but also support the immune system without disturbing the natural balance of internal systems. One of the most famous and beloved folk methods is a decoction of raspberry stalks. Do not underestimate the stems. They contain tannins, flavonoids, and natural salicylates, compounds with anti-inflammatory and antipyretic effects. To prepare the broth, take thick mature stems, preferably harvested in autumn. Chop them and cook for 20 to 30 minutes until a rich dark crimson hue is obtained. To enhance the healing properties, dried berries and raspberry flowers are added to the broth. This drink not only gently lowers the temperature, but also stimulates sweating, which helps the body naturally remove toxins and fight viruses. It is recommended to drink it in small portions throughout the day, preferably warm, wrapped in a blanket. Another time-tested recipe is lime tea with apple and honey. Linden flowers are known for their antiseptic, anti-inflammatory, and diaphoretic properties. Combined with apple peel, which is rich in pectins, vitamins, and organic acids, and natural honey, which has antibacterial and immunostimulating effects, this drink turns into a real elixir of health. For cooking, it is enough to brew 1 to 2 tablespoons of dried lime blossoms, add a few strips of apple peel, and leave for 10 to 15 minutes. Before use, add a teaspoon of honey. It's important not to put it in boiling water to preserve those useful enzymes. Drink 3 to 5 cups of this tea in a row, and after a couple of hours, you'll feel significant relief. The fever will subside, the body will feel lighter, and the breathing will be freer. For those who are looking for a more historical remedy, it is worth turning to willow bark. It was from it that salicylate, the substance that became the basis for the creation of aspirin, was first isolated in the 19th century. Willow bark contains natural analogues of acetylsalicylic acid and has a pronounced antipyretic and analgesic effect. To prepare the infusion, 20 grams of crushed bark are poured into a glass of boiling water, infused under a lid for 30 minutes, then filtered. Take a tablespoon 5 to 6 times a day. This remedy is especially effective at high fever, accompanied by headache and general weakness. Tea made from black elderberry flowers and black currant leaves will be an equally valuable helper in the fight against colds. Elderberry is a powerful immunostimulator that promotes the elimination of toxins and accelerates recovery. And currant leaves are rich in vitamin C, flavonoids, and essential oils that enhance the body's resistance to infections. You can brew them both individually and in a mixture. 1 teaspoon of the collection per glass of boiling water. Leave for 10 to 15 minutes. Drink warm, preferably before bedtime. This will not only lower the temperature, but also ensure a restful, restorative sleep. All of these funds are the result of the centuries-old experience of our ancestors, carefully passed down from generation to generation. They are safe, affordable, and most importantly, they act mildly without causing the side effects typical of many synthetic drugs. However, it is important to remember that traditional medicine is not a panacea. In case of high and stable temperature, severe intoxication, or deterioration of the condition, it is necessary to consult a doctor. The main thing in any treatment is to listen to your body. What suits one person may not suit the other. Therefore, try different recipes, observe the body's reaction, and choose something that gives you relief and a sense of care. After all, traditional medicine is not just a set of herbs and infusions. It is a living connection with nature. It is the warmth of hands preparing a decoction. It is faith in the healing power of plants and the harmony they bring to our lives.